Hey everyone, I'm Liam, and this is Trend Talk Media, where we break down the big stories that are trending right now.
And I'm Sophie. Today, we are diving into something that sounds like it's straight out of a sci-fi movie. OpenAI is giving ChatGPT a personality.
And not just one personality, we're talking about a whole menu of them that you can choose from.
This is so wild. I'm already picturing myself getting into an argument with a sarcastic AI. I'm not sure if I'm ready for that, but wow, this is going to be interesting.
Okay, so let's jump right in. The biggest headline from OpenAI's new update is this whole concept of an AI with a specific personality.
Wait, hold on a second. The slide says cynical. Seriously? What would a cynical AI even say to you? Sure, here's that report you asked for. Not that it's going to get you that promotion anyway.
You know, you're probably not that far off. It sounds a little bit absurd, but it is 100% real.
Yes, Cynical is officially one of the new personality presets that OpenAI just rolled out for ChatGPT. It's all part of this major update they're calling GPT-5.1.
Wow, so this isn't just some fun little filter they slapped on. They've built a completely new system around this whole idea.
But Liam, didn't they just release GPT-5 a few months ago? It feels really soon for another massive update. Why the big rush?
Well, that is the real story here, Sophie. This update was so necessary because, to put it mildly, the last big launch did not go well. In fact, you could say it was kind of a disaster.
Liam, this timeline on the screen really tells you everything. Back in August, OpenAI CEO Sam Altman was really hyping up the launch of GPT-5, but when it finally came out, users were almost immediately disappointed.
So people just didn't like it?
They were incredibly frustrated. So frustrated, in fact, that as you can see right here, just days after launching their brand new model, OpenAI had to backtrack and bring back the old one, GPT-4o, just to stop all the complaints.
And this really gets to the heart of the problem. The hype promised this revolutionary new AI, but the reality was just a minor improvement that, for a lot of people, actually felt like a step backward.
Ouch. Having to roll back your shiny new product just a few days after you launch it is never a good look.
Exactly. And it wasn't just everyday users who were unhappy. The business pressure was intense. It was even reported that Microsoft, OpenAI's biggest financial partner, started seriously looking at rival AI models from a company called Anthropic.
Wow. Okay, so when your main investor starts shopping around for your replacement, you know you have a serious problem on your hands.
A very serious problem. And that is the entire backdrop for why we're seeing this brand new update.
Which brings us to today. GPT 5.1 is OpenAI's direct answer to all that frustration. It's been engineered to be smarter, more enjoyable, and most importantly, to fix that one-size-fits-all approach that users were clearly so tired of. So here's a quick peek under the hood. This update has two new models. Instant is designed to feel warmer and be better at following specific instructions. And Thinking is built for more complex jobs, where the AI needs to be a bit more persistent.
What does a warmer AI even mean? Is it going to ask me how my weekend was?
Not quite, but it's supposed to feel less robotic. Think of it as the difference between reading a really dry academic textbook and talking to a helpful colleague who knows how to explain things clearly. But honestly, all the technical upgrades aren't what is everyone talking. The real main event, at least for most of us, is this massive expansion of personality presets.
Okay, this is the part I've been waiting for. Let's see them.
All right, here they are. You can now set ChatGPT to be default, professional, friendly, candid, quirky, efficient, nerdy, and of course, the one we talked about earlier, cynical.
Okay, I absolutely love this. Nerdy and quirky are hilarious. I'm just picturing the quirky one responding with bizarre, unrelated facts, and the nerdy one is definitely going to give me answers in perfect academic format, probably complete with citations.
But I have to ask, Liam, is this whole thing just a gimmick? I mean, is giving my AI a quirky vibe really that important, or is this just a fun distraction from that really messy launch a few months ago?
That is the perfect question. And the short answer is no, this is not just a gimmick. There is a much bigger business strategy at play here.
First, just take a look at this number. 800 million. Whoa. Is that really how many people use ChatGPT? That's right. The scale is just absolutely massive. And when you have that many people using a single product, you run into a huge problem. As OpenAI's CEO of Applications, Fidji Simo, said herself, we are well past the point of one-size-fits-all. You know, a student in India, a programmer in Brazil, and a novelist in Japan all need totally different things from their AI. One generic voice just doesn't work for everybody.
Okay, that makes total sense.
You have to let people customize the tool so it fits what they're actually trying to do.
So this really is their three-part strategy. First, fix the problems and actually listen to the feedback from the last launch. Second, give those 800 million users a way to personalize their own experience. And third, and this is key, stay ahead of competitors like Anthropic, who are catching up really fast.
So it's about fixing your mistakes, keeping your customers happy, and fighting off the competition, all in one single update.
Precisely. So let's wrap all of this up with the final takeaway.
So what's the one thing people should really understand about all of this?
The most important thing to remember is this. OpenAI is trying to make AI less like a generic tool, like a calculator or a search engine, and turn it into a true personal assistant, one that you can actually shape to fit your own style and needs.
It really is a huge shift in how we think about AI. So we want to ask all of you watching, which one of these new personalities would you actually use? Would you go with professional, something fun like quirky, or are you brave enough to try this cynical one? Let us know what you'd pick in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this explainer, make sure to hit like and subscribe to Trend Talk Media for more breakdowns of the stories everyone's talking about. Thanks for watching.